Welcome. And this is a 10-minute live, and it's a chicken curry with a difference. It's a very quick, simple meal, especially if you live alone, and it's a different way of using your vegetables. I'm going to show you the ingredients. I'm not going to cook it. I'm just going to show you the ingredients and tell you how to cook it. So, instead of rice, and this is because it's low in carbs, reaching over to get it. So instead of rice, it's cauliflower. And that, once it's boiled, I put them in the steamer. So the water's in the bottom. The the cauliflower is on the bottom rung. And then the vegetables are on the top. That's all steamed together. And I have a piece of chicken that is a leftover piece of chicken. So in my vegetables, and again, when people say, can you give me the recipe? You really don't need somebody else's recipe. It's about what you enjoy, and especially if you live on your own. So in here are leeks, carrots, mushrooms and peppers of different colours and varieties, red onion, and the last thing I'm just doing is broccoli. So little green bits of broccoli. Looks lovely and tastes delicious. And so there's my vegetables. So in they go on the stack, and that's all the washing there is. How cool is that? I'll put that over on the stove, and whilst I'm just doing that, although you won't be watching me finish the product, I will just be dicing up the chicken. And I always set the table for myself. So many people say, oh, I can't be bothered. And I think that's a real shame. Because you have to be bothered about yourself. We all have to think about ourselves and make things look attractive. And I buy a full chicken, ready cooked, or I cook it myself, or depending if it's a good buy. And then I get pieces of foil when once it's ready cooked, and I cut it up. It usually does me about 8 meals. We don't need half as much protein as people tell us, and it's about what you enjoy. And so I dice the chicken up, which is cooked, and so you can imagine how simple this is going to be. The vegetables are on. I'm cutting the chicken into pieces now, and then I'd like to show you what spices I add. I think, again, this is about what you enjoy. It's not about other people. It never was. So you've got to learn to risk new things. Life's about an adventure. So think about something different. That's the frying pan that everything will go into. I personally use coconut oil, and this is organic. And I don't use everything organic. This puts a nice flavour. So I put the coconut oil, which is solid, in my frying pan. I let that melt, of course. Then once the vegetables are ready, they go into the frying pan, along with salt, turmeric, ginger, soy sauce, garlic. I buy it in the powder form. It's entirely a choice thing. And then this is what I absolutely love. It's a curry mix with lots of different herbs in. So the curry mix is brilliant. And that adds to the whole of the flavour. Now, once it's starting to all get together and the flavours are mixing, I add a little bit of water and my all-time favourite, sesame oil. So a little bit of sesame oil, some water, and then I add probably a tablespoon, again, it's a choice thing, of cream. double cream. Now, some people don't eat cream and some people can put yogurt in. It does just make it just makes it all come together. And so once that's all cooking, I just mash the cauliflower down, make a lovely ring on the plate, leave a hole in the middle, and add the chicken into the mix so that is all nicely together. Leave it for 5 minutes to simmer. The smell is delicious. And then I sit down with a table prepared and a knife and fork all set out as though I was entertaining lots of people. And the whole point is it's all about you matter. And you really do. And so if anybody wants to try this, it's a case of what vegetables do you like? Dice everything up into little bits so it's all about the same size. Get your mix together of everything you want to put in and enjoy. Because at the end of the day, that's what life's about. It's about enjoying the moment. And I, for one, certainly know how to do that. I shall speak to you soon. And if you'd share this, if you want to invite people to come on to Sue's University of Life on YouTube, or lastly, let me just put my website on because there's so much to look at on the website. Life is about being in the moment. Life's about compromise. Life's about turning up and looking after you. I've reinvented my world, and at 71 years of age, I have my YouTube channel, Facebook channel. I'm an author of 3 books, which are in the shop. I have my own slimming plan, which I've had for 40 years, and different groups you can join on the website. So I invite you to visit the shop. And most of all, I look forward to sharing tips about slimming, about ordinary everyday things, colour, and you tell me what sort of things you'd like me to share with you, and I'm more than happy to do just that. So bye for now. Bye. Sue Gaskell Barlow, Sue's University of Life, YouTube, saying thanks for joining the show.